guys, welcome to yet another episode of the Black Kings Frequency. Now I feel more like the Black King and Queens Frequency.
Less of a king.
Huh?
No, this.
Less of a king is offensive.
Less of a king, more of a queen.
No, offensive, like it's not like that.
It's not like that.
Yeah, it's not really like that.
Less kings.
Yeah.
More queens, you feel me?
Yep.
And it's only right, you feel me? I check it. Joby match the aesthetics, the background.
Hi.
You know? Yeah, man, trying to check Ishmani wearing the royal color.
Manze.
Color. Ooh!
Watching the bottom.
Look how much you see there.
Hadi mimi hapa na match bottom.
When I match the jeans.
When I get,
Yes,
white,
man. That's what's up, man. welcome.
Thank you.
How you guys feeling today?
I'm good. How was the holiday?
Oh, man.
Vacation.
Vacation.
All vacation is over.
How was midterm for you? How was midterm?
For me it was good.
Yeah.
Got to mechill hapa. Because tulikuwa na wewe.
Yeah, waiting for internet.
Yeah, manze.
It's crazy.
Nilikuwa nawapigia.
Man, yes, man.
Unashindwa rada?
I was like, kwani kazi imeisha ni wapi? Niambie mapema.
Angenikimbia. After exit plan.
Ni wiki ya rest. But mine was good. Yeah, I was high on the mountain.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's Mount Zion.
On Mount Zion.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Mine was okay as well. Ni stima tu area yangu tu yani.
Man, have you guys noticed there's rationing?
Yo.
In Rongai?
Kongo hakuna. Kwani mnaishi wapi?
No,
No,
Ronga ya
rationing.
huko sana sana.
Ya juu?
Yeah. Oh my
Rationing is
goodness.
crazy.
Like today, even when I left here, I went to record someone.
Yeah.
Soon as my computer ni CPU, so haiweki moto. Soon as tumemaliza tu hivi.
Yeah, man.
You know, hapo ndo nakumbusha you live in a third world country.
Tunafaa tu buy generator, lakini shida ya generator ni majirani wako na wivu. Unajua uwezi ka generator by hata kama unataka as an individual.
Yeah.
Because your neighbors are gonna be jealous. Don't you feel like that?
Because of the noise,
No, one, the noise. Then, of course, everyone
Road
wants
chafu.
people want a share, like, who any nani wako na steam si atu na wesi
They want a
landlord.
share. What do you mean they want a share? So you want to make it up for the
Yeah,
generation?
that's it, tunawalipisha.
It's people.
Oh yeah, unaweka sticker hapo unasema kucharge devices ni punch.
What? Tunawalipisha.
It's people, manze.
But there's also this other one. What is the name? Power bank.
Power bank.
Yeah, there's power bank. I hear it can actually work.
Kuna power units hizi mpya zinaanza kutokea.
Manze.
Kana kastri
Kabox.
kanaweza charge.
Hiyo.
Kila
Everything.
kitu kwa nyumba.
Yeah, bado kana run machine. Okay.
You usually
Yeah.
put nini, naitwaje hizi, then you
You
connect
charge
kila
it.
kitu.
Yeah, it's like a
okay.
power source. You know?
Amazing.
Technology, man.
I know. One
But-
day, ipo siku.
Ipo siku, unajua, aminia.
Itaomoka.
Do not fret.
Do not. I will not be crying about lights anymore. Like
Yo, but you see, as we are big better, I saw that South Africa wamepata steamer for a continuous period of time for the first time in 90 days.
Wow.
yeah.
Na Nigeria sasa.
Nigeria
Nigeria is even worse.
is worse.
So
If
you
you're
know.
dating a Nigerian man, you can be mad
Oh
right
my
now.
goodness.
'Cause it's
Ako
always
wapi?
off.
Cause akienda kwao
Uko
kuacha hapa
wapi?
Kenya.
Agabu wewe.
What are you doing?
Uko wapi?
Agabu wewe.
Wapi kelele ya gabu? You know. Are you cheating on me?
Are you Abina?
Cheating, man.
You know, today we had Nigerians here.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
That was the
people.
vibes.
They were good people.
Yeah.
They're actually very providers. They bought us lunch.
You love the bee. Where the bee?
Nakwambia, the way to
tell you.
shman is hot. Huh?
Food and money.
Yeah.
It works, but
Ina
yeah,
mambo ingine.
but they're talented. Like the guy is like super talented.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, this guy can have like an international collabo with the chat. That is what I saw. I was like, man, you should meet him. He's amazing.
We'll see what one.
Very talented.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
and he
what's up.
doesn't rap like Nigerian, so don't be scared. He
hey.
doesn't have like.
No.
He's lived in the UK, so he has
Okay.
like that a little bit of accent.
Okay. Na nyinyi pia unajua kila mtu anakuwa na accent.
Yeah, me I still have the Luo accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes out a lot of times.
Yanguni?
Yeah?
I don't think you have. I've never had you have like having
Yeah,
that
shwani
accent.
utokea nipe yako, mpate
Me,
yako.
do I have
But Nipati
accent?
yako is not Luo. That's like Luya. afadhali nijaliwa ushago. I've accepted.
Anyway,
You don't have though.
I don't.
No,
You
you
do,
don't
you
have.
do, she does.
She has.
Words that start with letter H.
Oh, and also Zimbabwe. She says Zimbabwe. Yeah.
So MB.
Yeah.
Pay
she does.
attention to
I
that.
always want to tell you all the time. I'm like,
Walai.
Today is the day.
tell me why do you
Relax.
call it Zimbabwe?
But every-
I don't know why.
I think
And you
it's
say
the,
like 1,000 times. I'm
I
like,
think for the H it's the Kamba in you.
Mm.
When you're saying, let's say he has hopped, you'll be like, he has hopped.
oh
He has
yeah.
hopped.
Instead of H, oh yeah.
I just don't. I think I'm not really much more. Niliona talking Nilia Azel because of Kutwang. I really don't know. Like sijui
Kutwang.
kukibitia.
Eh, ukiwa na
I'll
mzee
go
lazima utwang.
natural.
Si ungoja uone venye kapinto ataanza kutwang.
Anatwang nini yeye?
Be-
What the fuck? I love
Pardon
him.
my French.
I love him.
I love
him for
Kapinto
free.
too. I do love
I mean,
Kapinto.
when you're bored, just go to his page. You're gonna laugh.
Me na
Yeah.
It's
You're
fine,
gonna
it's
laugh. It's
fine.
fine.
Kivunjika
I
hizo
would
no.
want him to put like see, you know,
Those
how
words.
Shmani always says at the beginning of my
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Nikatuka pinto kidoro hapo.
Aki walai. For real, he can do like really good.
Walai.
Or Nani, the guy that actually does it is
Go ahead.
called what's the fat boy?
And the fat boy animator.
Yeah, it's the one that works with him. Talk to
Yeah.
Eve.
Yeah.
Talk to Eve. She'll like connect to them.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
man,
kuna
that's what's
connection.
up.
Akona connections
Kuna
hao
connect.
watu.
Kuna
Hadi
connect.
sauti sol. Hadi
Kuna
watu.
connect, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. But that's in the past. And speaking of the past,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
speaking of the past,
Richard, how was your weekend?
young,
Yeah.
My
your
weekend?
holiday.
Your vacation.
what do you mean my weekend?
Keep calling this thing vacation. Vacation for me is so different.
For 2 days. 2-day vacation.
Vacation
Kumbili
niko
rongai
pahali.
kwa nyumba.
Niko pahali Maldives. Paid vacation.
Mine was okay,
Yeah.
just besides, you know, power outages. I really didn't get to be as productive as I would have wanted.
Okay.
But hey, you know, ilifanya ni chill, ilifanya ni
Amazing.
decompress.
Yeah.
You know, we need to prioritize rest as well.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I'm thankful, man. Thankful, first of all, to have a roof over my head.
Manze.
Especially with the rains.
With the rains.
And to have access in and out of my house.
Ah.
Umeona watu wamefungiwa?
Man, juu ya mabati.
Hata wachana na hao, wale wenye it's an apartment but hawajatoka siku tatu.
Shout out to Kamlesh.
So imagine if you hadn't stacked your food.
Man.
What
Man.
happens?
Like me.
when you
good to
can't
do
see one day at a time.
Eh, kesho kwa wapi? Tutajua kesho. What?
Yeah, so I think this whole scenario imefanya tu niko grateful. You know, looking at it from a positive side. Because yo, wase wenye wana place ya kulala, the homeless people,
Manze.
it's crazy.
Man, I'm grateful too for
Yeah,
that. When you
it's
try to look at
nice.
how people are really suffering, you just see Asante.
Asante.
Manze,
Man,
like
it's-
I'm not in that position.
It's
I'm
nice.
grateful.
Imagine they're in the cold with kids. It's just kwa juu ya
Everything is
rooftop.
dressed.
Everything. I mean, you
With
don't
that
even know
change
it's
nguo.
there. You don't even know. Maybe maji imeibeba.
Mattress,
Mattress, like
kulala.
it's crazy. But I've seen this Airbnb woman
I saw
in
that,
Lavington who is
yeah.
hosting like families who
Yeah.
don't have a place.
Oh,
I saw
nice.
that, I saw
And
that.
I feel like that's really good because at least you're helping the people.
Me, I have
you
one
know.
question in regards to that.
Yeah.
Where are the churches?
I mean, we maybe ziko drained fear.
Nah. What church zifungue milango watu waende huko?
Leaders.
Where are the yo?
I see Rikomondi by there. Amesaidia watu wamepita
Yeah.
maji.
I honestly feel
But
like
mnawapeleka wapi?
across.
Oh my god.
So
But
maybe-
I mean,
Tumevuka.
Nisai to Tata tuone yake because we know what he's looking for.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
We see,
But-
we're here to see.
To all the Kenyans
Mm.
watching and listening in, including all of us here, if you needed a sign that this government does not give an F about you, just
is
look at
it.
look at the scenario. You know, it's crazy.
Not only like even Kafkira by the state house.
Mm.
Being honest, my mind just I'm looking at the situation in like every place how it's crazy,
Mhm.
including Thika Road. Imagine if you Thika Road.
Yeah,
Yes,
Thika
they
Road,
call it
Mombasa
Thika.
Road, hadi kwa
It's crazy.
DPP hapa Karen.
I'm like his state house flooded.
Yo, at the river
At
is
the river is
drenched.
on another level.
Manze.
Zimefika huku.
Imagine ni mansions zimejaa ziko na ghorofa.
Yeah. So
Na
nyi
ba-
wote mko upstairs.
Upstairs bado imefika.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
nuts.
god.
And you know this
A
means
river.
now.
It's a river.
You know, Mother Nature doesn't care if you're rich or
Yeah,
Mona
yeah, yeah.
Mudai Garun.
I've
Manze.
seen.
He doesn't
They
care.
don't care. But probably
That's
the
the
state
funny
of-
part,
He
you know.
doesn't care
Doesn't
ati
care.
ni korogosho tu
Manze.
hapana.
Kila mtu.
Even the Safaricom, sijui Safaricom, what
The Safaricom
what
houses
estate,
there,
yeah.
Crazy. I've
nuts,
even
man.
I
Money.
think or maybe the status they have like in they can have even like indoor drainages. Very capable of having that and people let people suffer
Wataitwa
out.
Dubai.
Eh, man, what I talk
Within 5 minutes,
Mm.
cleared
down.
out.
Hey,
You
shout
know.
out to Dukes.
It's nuts, man. But you know, we hope the government would say something because all we can see of our governor ni clips
Mimi
akirostiwa na
nakwambia
Yvonne
Sakaja na
Okwara.
Nibo.
The only last time we saw him in that interview with Yvonne.
Hey, me,
We
it
haven't
pisses
seen
me
it.
off. I don't know if you guys like get mad when you see leaders. Personally, when I see Sakaja, like even not like on TV, I don't even listen. After nikienda through, alafu I meet his face and something, I'm like, oh,
I know.
I just get so mad because I know it's just gonna yap nonsense.
Tusherehe, ali-
And I saw like Igadi was talking about it, but again, would he have been a good leader?
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
It's
You know.
crazy.
It's crazy.
But on to today's topic,
Yeah.
and I want to paint a scenario here. Someone says, after I got with my girlfriend,
Okay.
we started talking about our past. I know that everyone says to just leave it be, but I don't believe in that. I don't want to be committed to someone for my whole life and then find out something that would have changed my mind years ago. So I told her my past and we got to hers. She told me that she's been in a few relationships, she's had a few hookups up on Apale. I'm curious to know how important this is to everyone. Do you care about previous partners? Is someone who engages in hookups a deal breaker? What about cheating? What does a person have to do to make themselves undateable in
Okay.
your eyes?
Alright.
So we're talking about, is your partner's past relevant?
No, it's not.
Aye.
But at some point it is.
It is.
And I have two sides of the coin, you know. It is and it's not for me,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
because itakusaidiaje.
Ukishajua.
Hey, I
So
already,
maybe ujiondoe.
you know, one
not for
thing,
you.
one, the rule of life, and you have to accept this.
Mhm.
Like, growing up, there's things you'll do literally
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you were in a position that you couldn't literally, even if you wanted to control it, you
Mhm.
couldn't, you were in that situation,
Mhm.
literally, and probably you needed help or you wanted to help yourself,
Mhm.
or that was the only way you could save yourself too. Like in
Yeah.
life, I believe one, we make so many mistakes before we get to the point where we decide like this is the right thing I'm doing, this is the right career I'm choosing, this is the right partner, this is literally everything right before ujijue ama before like you get your life to what you really want it to be. The choices you're gonna make that you yourself you're not gonna be proud of, but don't be regretful. Me personally, I believe in don't be regretful of anything.
Yeah.
I believe of that.
Okay.
Like I will not regret a goddamn thing I've done.
Mhm.
Not even one.
But do you present it or do you wait for it to be prompted?
Depends.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like in a relationship, if someone wants to literally know about my past, if they are interested, I'm gonna be open about it.
Are
And
you
maybe with
gonna
time
filter?
here, kuna vitu, I'll open up slowly about it. Like, hey, I did this and this and this, and then from
Okay.
your reaction, I'll tell if you're judging me,
Or not?
yeah, if or
Yeah,
not. And
yeah.
now you're gonna see me from there also matters, like
Okay,
from
okay.
henceforth. But kama una shughuli, like you're not bothered about my past, I'm not bothered about yours. I mean, we kick it. Tuendelee.
And for you as a woman, but before we get to that, Shimani, what's your take
I
on
have like a lot on this.
that? Mhm.
I think this came out from Caliph Cairo also. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have seen him
Yes,
trending.
yes.
And this has been a question for the past few days.
That
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Yeah, and
The Kenyan netizens.
I felt like really bad about it.
Yeah.
Because I saw like also Kibe talk about it. I was so mad. I was like, okay, that's your opinion, but does it mean so? So I was having even this conversation in the morning with our guests. I personally asked them, like, what is your thought about it? Does somebody past matters? And we came to a conclusion that, of course, it is important to know. And for him, it's not important to know because of, you know, when we ask you past, it's actually related in Kenya. It's about sex,
Yeah,
body count,
count.
you know, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I have a lot of conversation about it. First and foremost, it is not important because of the body count. It's important because there are issues that might have happened that will affect you guys in the future. Mental issues. Unajua, ujue kama umetoka kwa ancestral issues. Unajua, you have to know about somebody's past. Maybe unaoa shetani. Unajua, you have to know if you can actually live with this thing. But when it comes to like, oh, sexuality or body count, I feel like that is not like an issue. But I was actually having also this conversation over the weekend with some of my friends. The weekend being yesterday and the vacation. Yes, and I asked like, what is your thought about knowing somebody's past? And again, would somebody be like one-handed about it?
That's
you
the
know,
thing.
somebody would be like, okay, I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say one-handed. You know, as a human being, and I'm not blaming anybody because people are like, oh, some people are very sincere. I'm like, are you 100? Like, you're sure this is all? There's nothing questionable because I'm gonna open to an extent, and maybe with time I will open. And then there's a conversation where you say, okay, I'm gonna be honest, and I ask you as a woman, let's say you've been doing hookup, right? You're a lady of the night, all right, before, then you stop doing it, then you meet a guy you wanna settle. Do you open up about it? Do you tell him this was my past life, you know, or do you just say no because I'm not doing it, and sincerely you're not doing it, your conscience is clear, you know? And the guy actually said, if that is the situation and this woman perhaps did that and she has been like really open with me about herself, if it comes up and she didn't mention that part, I know she's been sincere with me. So also it depends with how close you guys are and what you've developed as human beings, as people in a relationship, you know. So that really matters a lot. But again, talking about somebody's past, I want to relate it now when it comes to the women. Okay. For men, when I talk about body count, they actually come to, oh, I want a woman who's like this. I want, oh, staki body count. Always do metembea sana. And for a man, the body count is like something good
to be proud of.
So there's double standards when it comes to it. And I feel like for women, we are facing the hardest part when it comes to it. Unajua judgmental first. And it is the same for a man. When a man has actually like 20 body counts, it becomes like a pride. But when a woman has the same, she's a whole. You know, so it's like crazy when it comes to it. So I have like a lot of conversation. But personally, I feel like be sincere and open about it. Of course, you're not going to tell me 100, but at least I know something. And I know who you are as a person. You know, so when it comes to that factor or that place where mtu akuja sema nimeifanya na hiyo, I'm not going to be shocked because I know who you are. I know you've been real. I know who you are as a person. I've been with you. So you know, like mtu akuja niambia oh nimekuwa na huyu. Oh siji udem yako siji nilim. I already know. Yeah, I already know. So it's and I've actually been okay with it. From the start, rather than kushock pia say if you don't say things, and then somebody in the future would be like, why didn't you say it? I would have made or rather I would have made a choice of not wanting to be with you or to be with you on a clean slate.
I agree. But I think for me personally, it depends on the type of person you're with. Because you might be with someone and then keep him at the situation, you're like, oh, if I tell you 1, 2, 3, it's gonna make you, you know. And
so you don't say it?
No. It's not about
when she's
not
like
saying.
Weak.
I'm saying this. Okay, let me put it this way. I've been with a person who, when we were having now this discussion, you know, they told me about their whole experience. You know, chicks, guys, you know, menage a trois. But then they were like, I couldn't have told this to my previous partners because they couldn't take it. Why? Because they're emotionally weak and insecure.
Oh, insecure.
You know, they can't just stand.
And I think most of the time you'll pick from how someone talks.
Exactly.
You can tell like what a jam nikimwambia because I think you can pick rusa akisema mimi siwezi fanya hivi na msako.
So you see, you won't
from
say
there you can pick a lot. You're like, I can't tell them this because they're gonna view me like this because they view people who are this way like this. You know?
So I think it just draws to who are you with. You know, because I also have female friends who play for both sides, but they can't tell their partner. Because they're like, oh, you won't say.
But
so offended.
Like that is real. Like, are you being real with yourself? Because if you play for both sides,
not even in the relationship, just as a person. Like maybe you've been with chicks before. You know. But like I can't tell Kenodia because Kenodia, first of all, will feel like game yake iko chini, which has nothing to do with.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you're not living a reality
Exactly.
as the person,
True,
because
true.
at the end
That's
of the
true.
day, probably
You should be with someone
you
who
should be somebody who
anajua,
anajua,
anakukubali.
and maybe
Yeah.
you'd have even gotten like more advantage, you know.
True.
But now you're not living your truth because maybe you wanna do those things with this person. But now you know how they are, and you can't
So
actually.
you can't- so you downplay
unajifu-
yourself,
So
yes.
hauko comfortable, like
And you're not being genuine.
you're not being genuine.
That's true,
It's
that's
so
true.
hard. Man,
That's
kwanza
true.
sexuality.
I know, and I remember after umesema your story of body counts, I remember being in campus, and this guy who we were in the same high school together,
Yeah.
we ended up in the same neighborhood in Kasarani. I went to see this guy. This man had a whole book
Of women.
of A4, amegawanya mara tatu hivi kila page,
hell?
and it was 5 pages
For women.
with names.
Oh my god.
Hizo ni ka- just like
A4.
Nikuulize.
A4,
ni
and then
mgonjwa.
iko na 3, you know, Mary
Yeah,
Odhiambo,
I get it.
Cynthia or sijui nani,
God damn.
1, 2, 3, and it was
Hao ndio
5
saa ukikuwa na
pages.
ukimwi wanatoa list.
yo.
I know.
And I was looking at him
That
like,
is sick.
That
bro,
is
what's
sick.
wrong with you?
Yo, that is really sick.
You
That is
know.
actually sick.
And
The
he
fact
was
that you
even-
even have the names. Oh.
And it's
The
a pride,
three
like
names.
like what Ishmani said, it was a prideful thing. And nakushona, cheki bana. This is me.
It's not cool.
Mhm.
It's not cool, and that's why personally I love the fact to question that why is it that for women when body count is high it's a problem, but for men
Man,
it's
it's
not.
a pride.
Yeah.
And I picked that also with what has been trending with Chris Brown, Quavo, Sawiti
Mm.
situation. So like, why is it that also men love bragging about women? They have literally
Literally.
Yeah,
bragging.
nilipita na-
Hey,
I think it's just a matter of ownership.
you both wanted it
Yeah.
because
And they were in a
Exactly.
make it
relationship.
sound it's like the lady was desperate
Was
ama,
cheap.
you know, alikuwa
Ama
anaringa family
hajijui.
umepata,
Yeah.
you know.
Hajielewi.
You know,
I mean, why is it like that?
I also think it's also hard for the women in the industry because sometimes relationship doesn't work, and then because you're in the limelight, and then you can't leave that relationship because people are gonna say if you work in another relationship, we are metembea sana. So should I force myself? For example, when you look at Sawiti, or you know, she was with this guy, right?
She's been with a bunch of
Yeah,
rappers.
she's been, but it doesn't mean that.
But a normal chick has also been with a bunch of
Yeah,
guys.
but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that I was. For example, she was in a relationship with Quavo, right? And it was known. So does that make her hoe? No, she was in a relationship.
I know.
Like,
I
so
know.
if my relationship doesn't work with UHR, I can't get into another
Because you're
relationship
in the limelight.
because I'm in the limelight and
Nah,
people are
it's
gonna call
crazy.
you, oh, she's a
But
hoe.
I think it's that whole societal thing where we look at celebrities as they're not human.
They're not human.
You know, they should be perfect.
Yeah.
They should be. It's nuts. It's nuts.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. But I want to ask, on this topic today, are there things that personally you do not want to know with a partner? And it doesn't matter, like stuff visa.
Yeah.
And
But
are
I
there, and
wanna
are there
ask you body
things,
count.
and are there things where you'll be like, I have to know this.
Yeah.
At least.
I want to ask you about your body count.
You won't
I
ask what you
wa- I
last.
want.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
I won't ask you
How many
chicks
women
you
have
buy
you
with.
been
I
with?
feel like
Your
that is
story
so
in a
lame.
podcast, and then people even lie.
Yeah, and then
And you know what
everybody
the
only
funny
say
thing
three.
is? And you know what the funny
Like
thing
women, it's only
Lie.
three.
is? You know what the funny thing is? Women feel like they need to downplay them.
I know, right?
So like, let's say if a chick has been with 15 guys,
Yeah,
she'll be like, I like 6 guys.
yeah.
Na bado anaisema nika.
Ni mingi.
And the guy, maybe he's been with 4 chicks.
Yeah,
Be like, I have 25.
I know, right?
So it's like, hata mkiulizana, mtadanganyana tu.
Exactly.
Unless you guys willingly.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it depends on you. Because me, I've sat with someone and we went through.
Yeah.
There was Mato, Laminico, like there was Mary. But it's because they were also open-minded and secure enough to be like, right, it was in the past.
It was in the past.
Doesn't really
Yeah, I feel like for body count, it's not something you should actually go.
I know,
looking.
like it's deeper
If,
than
so long
sex.
as you guys, when you started the relationship or before you start the relationship, you've checked each other's status, you know you are okay. Like you've confirmed.
Which most people don't do.
Don't
Right?
do
Which
that, yeah.
most people don't do that too, you
I
know.
don't know why in relationships people avoid talking about
Excuse me, pima na
sexual
macho.
I
things.
know.
Pima na macho kwa
I
like.
know. Pima na macho utakufa.
Yeah, visa siku hizi venye kwanza ndo inatoa makerea.
Pima na macho siku hizi. So I feel like
Yeah,
for body
yeah,
count
yeah.
it's a no.
Okay.
But I feel like when it comes to why you maybe broke up in a relationship of 3 years, I want to understand what really happened, you know? Because personally, I've also spoken about where before I leave a relationship, I want to understand what is it I've done wrong. Let's repeat the same mistake with my next relationship. So I want to understand from you, you know, what is it that made you guys break up? That is something personally me have asked, you know, including your past. Like, why is it that muliachana? Saki kujua mulikuwa mnafanya nini, your favorite things to do, no. None of that. It's a new chapter, but how sure am I can trust you? How sure am I can literally be able to do something with you? What really broke this, and how can we fix that from my end? Yeah, so I think vitu kama hizo, what are you doing? What have you done in terms of career? You know, when it comes to career, studies, vitu kama hizo, but anything too sexual, you're just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
You just wanna know something that's
Especially
gonna
my
hurt you.
gender.
I know.
Yeah.
Alafu,
You
let me tell
Alafu
you,
watajam.
men have the most fragile
And the
egos.
women are wild.
Yeah, men have the most fragile egos.
I
Unajua
know.
mwanaume listen, this is how funny it is. Let's say you and I are dating, and you cheat on me. Unajua mi hata sitakuwa like you cheated on me. Nitakuwa tu like, did you suck his dick?
I know.
Aliku-
I know. Like,
Like,
I want
bro.
to know details. You already hurt. Why do you want to know details? It gets crazy. But
man.
literally, me, what I'll ask if you are married.
Okay.
I want to know because some of these men are. If you have kids, I want to know if you have kids, yes. And I want to be able to make that decision at the start of our relationship. Probably didn't work out. And maybe you have a kid with somebody. Let me know. Because in Africa point when you get there and then you're like, oh, so you have like kids with somebody else. How the hell did I know about it? Let me make so I feel like that is a really important factor in the start of a relationship. I wanna know where you come from. Are we related?
I know, that's
Yeah,
right.
are we
That's so good.
related?
Don't talk.
Are we related? You know, I don't want to like
Hey, that's
and that is why I even date people outside my tribe.
Or like
Like
Bali.
hey, no way. I'm sorry, I have brothers, but no way. I'm not dating somebody from my
And we're
tribe.
dating the same. We're coming from the same great
Yeah,
grandfather.
maybe, you know, and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, because I think that is one important factor. Are we
Okay.
related? Do you have kids? What do you do? You know, where have you reached as a person? And of course, I want to know also your beliefs. I mean, what do you, what is there for you? Like, what unataka nini? What do you want in your life? You know, I want to know. I'm the person who asks you for the plan. Trust me, I'll ask you for the plan till the day that your plan would actually make sense to me. I'll keep on asking you what's the plan.
What's the
What's the
going on?
plan? You know,
Yeah.
and stuff. And I'm not asking you what's the plan because actually it might be because I want a future. But again, I'm gonna ask you not for you personally. I always say one thing: jijenge, tukiwa pamoja. Like even grow for yourself. It's quite kama tuna grow even if we can't like tutachana. But did you did you grow personally? You know, I feel like that is a really important factor.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Yes. For me, I would say all the reasons that you said. And belief also. Now basing it in terms of are you religious?
Yeah, I wanna know that
Are you
too.
spiritual?
Yeah.
I also wanna know how do you handle conflict and stress?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because hey, people are different.
True.
You know, I wanna know ukifika extreme, how did you handle it in the past?
Nobody has ever asked me that.
Yeah, how do you handle stress? How do you handle bad days?
Yeah.
Do you prefer space?
Yeah.
Do you prefer me niko hapo? Do you want me to give solutions or do you want me to just listen?
Yeah.
Do you want us to just be quiet?
Yeah.
You know, or do you want me to do your own thing, me niko sito, or go home?
Yeah.
You know, I want to know such things. I want to know your sexual preferences and expectations.
Yeah.
Bila tu kudanganyana, like,
Exactly.
you know, what do you like? What don't you like? Instead of us figuring it out, you go,
Yeah.
you hapana.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I also want to know your family history.
Yeah, I wanna know that too.
Yo, I want to know Gukako.
Ni mlevi.
You know, your parents.
Yeah.
How was your bringing up?
Yeah.
What did you see? How did that impact who you are today?
Yeah.
You know, mzae alikuwa anachapa mother alikuwa anachapa mzae. What's your relationship with your siblings?
Yeah.
You know, and then with your friends, who are your closest
But does
friends?
that matter your relationship with your siblings?
It's
Yeah,
not
I
that
think-
it matter,
Yeah.
it's just the
Just tell
knowledge
him.
of me
Okay.
knowing.
Yeah, very important though.
You see, for example, there are some people who come from very conservative, nonchalant families.
Yeah.
Now maybe wewe umetoka from this bubbly side of things, mkienda huko unashinda mbona na konde tone it down. So you might think maybe I'm embarrassing them, but that's just wako hivi. But you see, if you knew, ukienda huko you lacked, because
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I feel like those are the most important things that should be questioned. But if you try to look at this topic, it's mostly targeting women.
Yeah, and
It's
women.
mostly targeting
Women
women
and sex.
promiscuity or sex.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
body count, what was you doing, was you a hooker and everything.
Yeah.
For me I still stick, you know. It's life. What wanna grow, you know? Kuna choices utamake hata utangalia uko like
I did that.
I don't feel you're gonna
Did
regret.
hakuna regret.
Yeah.
Like unaangalia tu like I did that,
It's
but you're
you.
not
I
regret.
overgrew
So,
it.
I was having a conversation with someone the other time, and I actually came to a very new perspective on love. That 99.9% of all of us, we end up dying without truly experiencing love.
True love.
See that you true love at the no, just love in terms of we always wear masks.
Yeah.
We wear a mask kutoka kwa nyumba. We wear, and it's funny, we even wear masks with our friends.
Even at home.
You know, like people who are supposed to be your new family, we wear masks. Even with our partners, we wear masks. And it's like, how are you ending up in an authentic union na hata hakujui vizuri venye anafaa kukujua, you know? And kupata mseme kukubali na ako like, you know what, come here, it's okay, come here.
Yeah.
That's like the epitome of a true relationship.
Yeah.
And we never get that because you feature. Go like, Shmani ako like, hey, me, I lost my virginity at Kinisism show.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not a big
it
deal.
is what it is.
I feel like another topic we should have this side of this, something you mentioned, dating partners with children.
Ah, but let me ask you.
Would you guys date?
Yeah, me,
I
don't
have,
mind.
but it's what's the
Me a date.
advantage, disadvantage of
Me a
it?
date.
We should talk about that.
I did that. Are we having the conversation right now?
We should talk about that.
Oh, I thought
But
it was-
what's as a yes or no?
Me a yes.
Yes?
I don't mind.
For me, no anymore.
No?
I tried.
Okay.
Just once?
No, yeah.
Okay, me, for me, I also don't mind.
You don't mind?
I don't.
I also don't mind
Yeah.
if you like. It depends also.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, it depends because
If it's toxic and unhealthy and so much, then
Yeah, and also depends have you guys because probably maybe the baby mama is somewhere married to some other guy.
exactly.
You know, yeah. So
And life happens.
and life happens, and probably I always question this one thing. We already are blaming people with kids, right? But should they not love? Should they never find love? Because they tried with this person and that was not their person. So is
Yeah.
that like a block for them? Don't they deserve to be loved?
True, true,
And if
true.
we are going for people who have not actually gotten kids, then who is gonna love these other people? So yeah, it's a conversation that should actually be brought to the
Yeah,
table.
yeah, but I remember us discussing about the Cairo thing, which got me really pissed off.
Yeah.
Because I don't get why a shorty twerking in a club is used against you.
So there's something.
Dancing.
There's something I
Who has
saw.
never twerked?
And I feel like this is making a whole lot of sense at some point when I try to look at the angle of men. Because again, the topic is literally mostly attacking women and their sexuality,
Freedom.
and all that, yeah. But if you try to look at Cairo's situation and their relationship, I say on a travel pamoja, like literally doing everything a woman would want, a woman would want to
Yeah,
be treated, literally,
yeah.
you know. And understanding that maybe I come from failed relationships and now I found someone mwenye amenikubali venye niko, like literally willing to treat me like a princess, you know. That's gonna piss off a couple of people.
A lot.
So
A
what
lot
I
of
Both
saw,
genders.
Yeah.
what I saw,
Yeah.
I saw a video of someone who responded to this and I kinda agree. I think it was a lady akisema
Yeah.
men are
Jumping.
mad. Men are mad because they're seeing this lady being given the best despite her history, whether dirty or not.
Yeah.
She's getting everything she deserves.
Yeah.
And what it's the situation of us when it's tunasemanga my man,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's my woman, you know.
woman, yeah.
And which is so rare, being honest. It's so rare to find someone who's gonna brag about their woman. Like, even if wako, it's rare, just being honest. Me
Yeah.
personally, I've not met a man in such a long time who's bragging about their woman.
Yeah.
Like, mama, you know, nasitile like obaya. It's just like
They're
you
happy.
really are
They're
appreciating
happy
and you're
to be
happy in
there.
this
Yeah.
relationship. So I agree with the lady that responded and said that most of the men are pissed off seeing that this man is literally
He's actually giving that
giving
woman.
this lady everything she wants, treating her good.
Yeah.
They're traveling together, and this is pissing off so many men because if such a woman, if you've been outside before and then you get someone who treats you like that, you know, like ufai, it's like you don't deserve it. You're just supposed to be on the streets, which is so wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like men actually are the mad ones in this situation, not even women.
They are.
These men, because Kibe,
I know.
number one.
Kibe alisema nini?
Alisema ati ati ameshaona.
Wameprofu kama Ifmungai.
Si unaongoja bahati
That was
zipo.
Lanto. Unajua some kitu ingine watu wapendi ku accept ni this is life, shit does happen. I'll meet you, this is our time.
Exactly.
To
Okay? We were
experience
supposed
each
to date
other.
maybe 3 years, 2 years, 1 year,
And
6
it's
months.
okay.
That is how life was meant to
And it's
happen.
okay.
You can't
Exactly.
change
It's
it.
okay.
So once our time is over, it was good and well and done.
Living for the moment.
I mean,
That's true,
let's
man.
live
That's
let's
true.
live with it from men in this. Like right now in this world, if you wanna act right, if you wanna act right with your woman, then you're a simp. If a man treats you nicely, that man is simping. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like if so I can't treat my woman because you guys are gonna call me a simp. I can't act right. And the worst part is what I've always also noticed is that also these same people, the same men who are actually pretending that they're hardcores, working at home, in the softies, they still get that they still want wanataka di waniniwe, what do you call
Small spoon.
waspuniwe and stuff, but outside they want to pretend like, you know, I'm the
you're
toxic
macho,
one, I'm the
yeah.
blah blah blah. So first and foremost, whatever people talk about on internet that I know is a lie, because we've seen this with our men. Uko nje ni men and we don't want to say anything about it, but when they come home they're babies, and men are babies. If you have ever been with a man, you know a man is a baby and they like to be treated like one. They enjoy that. Like that is one thing I've noticed. So all this toxic masculinity, I can't act right, you know, by my woman. I'm gonna be called the same. I won't travel with her.
That's the
I'm
thing,
gonna be
that's
called
it, I'm
niko
gonna
na
be called the
umama.
same.
Or sijui huyu amekaliwa. You know, there's terms and terms and terms and terms and terms. And I feel like they've brought a lot. Like acting right is not simping. Let us not confuse. Everything is now associated with simping. Even like you just being real.
Just a
You know,
stand-up
just
person.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
you're
men are actually supposed to be providers. If this man is providing for the woman, taking her places, giving her a dream life, what is bad about that? Ya kuma nini ama inakuma juu yako na kaini? It's because it drives a Porsche and you feel bad about it. Because I'm
he
like,
goes to all these
and he goes to these places with this woman.
and he's extravagant.
and he gave away his car.
The same people want to go with these other women. The same people, see what them wow. They have their women, they've kept them home, gave them a miserable life. When they get opportunities, they take hoes, or they take side chicks, or they take whatever.
So
it happens like that.
I remember.
So this is bullshit. Men are bitter.
Yeah, I remember having that conversation with my mom a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And they had this sort of chama thing at work.
Yeah.
And it really paid off. And the men got it. Walikuwa shaanza kupangana tuklande.
I know.
And she was like, it's so sad how slaves men have become to. Yani ido wende upeleke kademo Mombasa ishe
na umecha familia yako
alafu urudi
kuteseka.
sasa uanze tena mazee life.
I know. You know that is where literally that is what they do each and every time. They get this money, they go and use it with like side chicks. They leave the women depressed, worse over there. And it's just crazy because I feel like in this situation, men are the ones that are sad. Men are the ones that are sad. Men are the ones that are really, 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 really sad on this.
Yeah.
And that should actually really stop. Let's stop associating toxic masculinity, associating men who actually stand right, know their responsibility with
just
well,
being
I
a
don't want,
stand-up
and you
human
want to act right by Kibe. Are you normal? Are you a man enough? If you act right by bro, you're a boy.
Shout out to Mr. Blackwood Fire in the building. Yo, Keith, you want to join us on test?
Can you come to test, Keith, kindly? We can't hear you.
But yeah, it's nuts. It's
It is
crazy. And the one thing I've always said about, you know, the likes of Kibe and Amerix, I subscribe to their message of building yourself as a man.
Build yourself.
You know,
exactly.
where they're like, don't square distracted, you know, wake up, do your thing, wachana na pombe sana,
makes
wachana,
sense.
stop looking for chicks to validate
Yeah.
you, you know. But, ikikami said ingine, bruh, you know Kibe is one of the biggest quote-unquote simps.
Yeah.
Tumeona DM zake ziki...
Walai.
ziki-expose hiyo.
Walai.
Kile mwenye anasip hadi kwa live yake
Yes,
bali anaambia
yes.
nikipata udem na anaambia watu mwenye ana past over a woman. What is the name of this girl that
Karibu. Anakuanga amekufia
alafu nataka
Karibu.
kuniambia wewe ndiye bado anakuambia usisimp.
Yeah.
Akikuja huku Kenya mademu wanajibu ndio ako like nikikuja Kenya mademu wangu sijui
Kwa
nini.
hiyo ni nyingine.
And then these are the same people
DJ.
who you want to like say, oh, I can't do this. Bro,
Exactly.
you guys have mixed priorities, misplaced priorities. You don't know what you want. And I do believe a real man will never question his worth. A real man will never question his role. That is just how they were built. Nothing more, nothing less. If you feel like treating my woman is a problem for you, these are the type that the women also go away because when
Yeah.
I talk.
Because
True.
so I wanna relate to kama umeona your story Nairobi gossip. There's this lady who posted. She's been married for quite some time. The husband lost a job, and then test opportunity.
Uh-huh.
So she's been married for some time. The husband lost a job, and then she had to become the breadwinner of the house, of course, being like the man of the house.
Yeah.
So she's been paying bills for the
For
last
30 days.
for 30 days, a month. She's been paying
Oh
bills,
my
buying
God,
food, whatever,
that is
da,
nuts.
for a month, and now she's tired. So
Yeah.
she went to a friend. She went to.
Uh-huh.
She went to.
To the boy's friend.
Yeah, she went to the boy's friend. Of course, the next thing led to another.
Yeah.
The guy gave her money, and now amerudi kwa ndoa.
Okay.
You know, so she's saying the husband is calling her a cheater. You know,
But imagine she dropped him, she divorced him.
Uh-huh.
and
Finally.
she called her a cheater, and you know, she's saying that she can't stand people criticizing her in the family's grief because she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
She knows her
Kusimamia
worth.
family. And this is where you go back again. You know, one. I think number one, how you treat your woman matters. Number one, okay, like
As a human being.
yeah.
Yeah.
How you treat your woman really, because
Yeah.
what I picked from that is how you treat your woman, whether in good terms or in a bad terms. Like
True.
you should not forget what really brought you together. What was how? I think once people start living together or building life, it's all about kazi, kuhula, kuaga, kutoka,
Norms.
kulala. Like you forget really what connected you. You know,
Yeah.
In the first
yeah,
place.
like
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
down,
yeah.
you guys connecting, like
Talking.
just bonding, you know.
True.
That is number one that keeps, I think we've spoken about this before, what
Yeah.
keeps a
Yeah, yeah,
relationship
yeah.
going. Secondly, should I really blame the woman? I think we've spoken about this too, where women should, you can stay or choose to go, and for her she made a decision. But again, I think it's a high time also where women need to check, like, hey, for how long have we been together? What has this man done for me that I need to hold him down to? It's his turn, saya yuko fiti, and I have to be there, you know.
Yeah.
That is something else that also should be checked. But if you try look at literally with everything we're talking about and her living, which is what most of the women will do,
Yeah.
how you treat me does matter, HR.
Yeah.
True,
Because
true. It
watu
does,
ukiwa
it does.
chini niko like umse hata hakuna kitu ananifanyianga. Na kazi yako ni kulipa tu bills, watoto wamesoma ni hivyo. You don't have my time. So I mean, because I think women we feel the pinch of
Yeah.
kutoa tu do, you know, doing something.
Yeah.
There's a pinch, but
Yeah.
at the same time, if it's really worth it, that's the
Yeah.
question.
My thought, I want to agree and disagree. Because from the woman, she's saying, this is our second year. Alright, so the guy has,
Okay.
you guys been married for 2 years, and he's been a provider. He's been treating you well. So he lost his job, right? For 30 days.
Oh, and ile story of 30 days.
Yeah. Lost his job for 30 days. You've
And the
gone,
woman is
and,
like, I
and
can't.
30 days, she's like already, I can't in a 2-year marriage, you know.
I cannot.
And I'm thinking women are like this. First and foremost, I don't want to blame women. We are not natural providers. We
True,
are not
true,
born
true,
like
true.
that. That is
True,
why when
true.
I do something, I'm gonna complain because I'm not supposed to be
It's
doing
not-
it.
it's not in your
I'm a
nature.
helper. I'm supposed to chip in whenever you can't do it. You know, that is my role. Helper,
Yeah.
supporter, not mainly
Not the
provider,
main-
you know.
yeah.
So we were born differently. Our responsibilities are different as different genres. So that is one thing. But again, girl, this guy has been holding you down for 2 years. You've been together. You've never complained. You mean one? So if this guy, you drop him, and then the next day he gets a job, or the next week he gets a job, and it's higher, are you gonna regret? And she has the audacity to say, "I know my worth." What worth? Like I was so mad. I was like, listen, it's 30 days.
Yeah.
This is the same women when akilipa bila atasema hadi wavulana kama huyo. Unajua kulipa tu bill siku moja, siku mbili amekulisha. Mimi nimemlisha huyu. Unajua, and this guy is gonna do that regardless whether you are poor, whether you're rich. He's gonna take you in without even caring if you're jobless or not. That is just how men are. So I feel like also it depends with your relationship. If he was a giver in the relationship, unajua kama alikuanga na do na job fiti, and he used to like, you know, provide, he used to like treat me well, I'm not gonna have a problem doing the same. But I don't also want you to become utafuti job. Unajua, I want to also see that he's struggling or he's looking for a way, anatafuta. It's temporary, you know.
The ship is still sailing.
And knowing that my man has always done this, I know he's gonna stand up and he's gonna get on his foot and he's gonna be that. But the moment I start saying, oh my God, I've fed him for 30 days and now I'm done. And the worst part, she went and slept with the friend.
The friend.
So I feel like she's just a hoe. Yeah, she's literally, that's how I viewed it, because a real woman wouldn't do that. Like also if your relationship, 2 years of...
So from there, the next man who should meet this lady, should he question the past?
Exactly, you should. Exactly.
Because what is it? Why?
But then even if you question, is she gonna be upfront enough to be like, I mean, nilikuwa na demo lakini
sitasema ukweli, siku na nyona kwa sinzi akisema jamaa kuweza lipa mimi nikamwacha.
Akamwacha, ulimwacha.
So meaning pia wewe
utasema ulilala na best ya Johnny. That's what I'm asking. You know, like this happened. This
have that audacity.
Yeah. So you know, if that is okay with you,
like,
then you have to make a choice.
It reminds me of that. I think we've all seen that narrative of this guy who was like, right now I think it's a famous quote, where he was like, "Gentlemen, enda nyumbani, omba leave. No, omba leave job for a month. Pesa yako weka kwa savings account mpya. And don't be your wife, hey, job imeachiliwa. And actually it's been bad for the past few months. I've used up all of my savings to sustain us the past few months. But yo maze sahi sina kitu. And he was like, see how you're treated with Julie or Nani.
True.
And it's crazy that it has to get there.
I agree.
Let us also know that it's not our responsibility.
I agree, Shmani, but I feel like it brings the animosity in women, men.
Because they're not naturally built for that.
It is okay.
I get that.
But there's why you need to hold. Ata kama ni a year, Shmani.
Yeah,
like,
it
this
depends
man has
also
been
with the
you
foundation of your
months.
relationship.
It's a marriage.
Yeah,
Unajua that word.
Yeah,
marriage.
why are you marrying somebody that...
In sickness and in health.
I know. In poverty and
in riches and in poverty.
In poverty, yeah.
All those things. You know, happy days, sad days. You know.
I feel like people, that is when we talk about also when should you marry, and I think we had this conversation and we actually talked about maturity, mental maturity. We talked about, is she mature enough to know that every day it's not gonna be rainy days, there's gonna be sunny days, there's gonna be like cloudy days. It's not, are you mentally ready for that? I feel like maturity is a big factor that is supposed to be considered. So because if you don't consider it, utapata mwenye hadi si ready for that, atakuwa na kutoka after 1 month. Because you can't tell me this man has been provided, and before marriage, probably you guys are in a relationship. Let's say the relationship was like 3 years, marriage 2 years, so that's 5 years. Wanna tell me somebody you've been with 5 years, you can't actually hold him down for 30 days? That doesn't make sense at all. Doesn't make sense at all. And I really I was so disappointed with this girl. I was like, bro, you can't. No, not
30 days.
30 days.
Alafu
I know my worth.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is your worth? What do you mean you know your worth? You don't know your worth, and you're saying in my next marriage, who would want somebody who is like this? Somebody tell me that. It's crazy.
It's not.
It don't make sense at all. Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Blackwood Fire. You can join us.
Hi, Kate. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, Karibu.
Karibu sana, karibu sana. How you
I've
been?
been
How was your vacation?
He was talking about vacation.
Yeah, vacation, no vacation for me. Yeah, vacation.
No rest for the week.
Yeah, no rest for the weary shit. No vacation for me.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Hey, you guys talking about body count? Yeah.
Does it
I need to
matter?
know whether I need to know whether a woman's coochie's been in the street.
Does
Yeah,
my past
I need to
matter?
know.
Does my past matter if we're getting, let's say we want to get married?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Yep. Yep. Why is it? I didn't know what kind of slimy cat you've been dealing with, who's been in you.
Oh, and then what you gonna do?
Okay, let me say this. Okay. Let me give you a prime example that everybody's starting to find out now about Chris Brown, right? With the fake Rihanna thing that they were doing. But Rihanna gave that boy herpes that she was sucking on and getting and having sex with Jay-Z as a child.
Yeah, you
He didn't know.
I've seen it.
He didn't know that.
Like, what?
He didn't know that she was you know. He didn't know. So
How's it
I don't know.
right now?
Oh man.
If I don't know who the fuck, if I don't know who the fuck you've been fucking with,
Yeah.
you're not bringing nothing back to me. That's it. See, I know everybody said they should do the
You're already in a relationship.
That's the bad thing.
Yeah.
Why are you not getting tested at the start of your relationship?
No. You see, you can
They
get
were
tested
already
in the
in a
beginning.
relationship.
Yeah.
Then after you're in a
He
relationship.
was cheating.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta get tested. I gotta test you. Oh, I'm not even fucking with you then. I got what? What?
Okay,
Nobody got that
No,
fucked
you
up.
have
That's,
to.
that's too old school, bro. There's
No,
there's
you
a lot
have
going
to.
on. There's a lot going on. You might find someone. Yo, kid, you might find someone who doesn't even know they're sick.
That's right. That is. That's it. Because their body count was high. That coochie been in the street. See, and sadly, women, I'm sorry. Women, you take kids since your sexual organs are open. It's easy for you to catch diseases from being with as many men. I'm sorry. I didn't make that. I didn't make it that way. Blame God. I didn't do it that way. But you are open because you have a womb. I have a lot of men in that womb, and I'm out. You keep that thing. You keep it. I don't want it. You keep it. I'm good
But
because I don't know.
are you
Go ahead.
okay
Go ahead.
with your crazy stories?
When I got married, there's a lot of women still calling me. And so that did become a problem. She never asked me, what had happened. So I will give that joke. But she said, this shit's gotta stop. All these women calling you on your cell phone and all this crazy shit going on. That's disrespectful to me. So then of course I had to stop. But no, you're right. I told you more story than I ever told my wife. You right. She never asked, did we? So I asked her, you right? I want to know your body count. What you been, I want to know what's going on. What you been doing,
So when you asked her, did she tell you? Did you like leave her?
No, that's
No, in the beginning, no. A woman, if I'm gonna be, okay, this is when I'm married, I'm not gonna believe her ass. I'm gonna take some time to see who she is. I'm gonna say, because a woman's gonna lie. She can lie about her body count. She's not gonna tell me the truth. So I'm gonna see her behavior around me and the men that pop up. See, men, they'll never leave coochie that they've had. Men always gonna pop up somewhere. So I'm gonna see what men are gonna pop up the way I would pop up around a chick. I wanted to see. So I wanted to see.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because regardless, she's gonna lie at the start.
Of course she gonna lie. That's why you think. I'm gonna listen, Sarada, you can't lie with time, right? Time's gonna give everything up. Time's gonna give it up. Because men gonna pop up and say, hey, Charlie, hey, blah, blah, blah. Okay, who's that? When a woman keeps telling you that, oh, that's a friend, oh, that's a friend, oh, that's a friend, you know that motherfucker ain't a friend.
Yo, kid, let me ask you this. Besides the body
Yeah,
count,
yeah.
besides the body count,
Yeah.
what else matters to you in a woman's past before you get with her?
A woman's past, you really want to deal with her family, but I don't look at the family no more, because my wife came from a two-parent family. They were Southern, but man, the ignorance is crazy. So, that's a hard question, H.O. I wonder if they did take some time. What do they know? What were the goals? To me, it matters the intellectual and spiritual path. You know, can I have a conversation with you? Because it can't be about sex all the time. Shit, we're gonna get tired of sex. Can I have a conversation with you? Where's your head at? Can we be friends? You know, because if we're gonna go through this life together, it's gonna be, you know, can we put our goals together and try to capture what we both want at the same time? Or it's all gonna be in conflict. If my goals match up to your goals. If they don't, guys, you're gonna have conflict. You're gonna have conflict there. So you see whether your goals match up. Are you compatible? So I do agree with you. Are you compatible? That's why I never believe in that arranged marriage shit. That shit's stupid. Are you compatible? You make time to know. Am I compatible with you? Are your goals compatible with mine? Because if not, we're gonna have disagreements and arguments. We're gonna be knocking heads. I'm going this way, you're going that way. And I don't want you to fulfill your dream. You don't want me to get that damn sure ain't getting up my dream for your ass. So if you found me chasing this dream, and if you can't, jump on board and help me, get to it, then I gotta knock you off the train. Get your ass out of here.
But don't you feel like when it comes to the matters of both partners focusing on each other's past, it is always women who are more focused on than men, because we were discussing that, and we've seen, according to what we're talking about in the story, it's women mostly attacked. What's your body count?
Yeah, because women because the world's not fair. Because the world's not
we
fair.
Should live like that.
The world's not fair. Well, a woman's value depends on how many men that she's not been with. That's not what a man's value is. A man's value is what can he provide? What can he check? See, it's not about how many. A woman's value is in her chastity. How much is how much is she kept precious?
Women have been sexualized.
Do you agree?
Women have been sexualized with just objects like, hey, how many men have gotten into you?
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I feel like that is just it. You guys are just sugarcoating, but that is what you guys are saying.
How many niggas smash?
Yeah, like literally.
But that's what we value. We're different.
So it's sex. So women are actually for sex.
Women try to change nature. Men and women are different. We value different things. I value your chastity. Your chastity means something to me. My chastity don't mean nothing to you.
Why should it?
Women you know why I don't? I'm gonna tell you something about women that I learned. This is globally. I've been with women all over the globe. Women like to know a man has been able to be with a lot of women. Women don't want you if no other women don't want you. Women don't want you if no other women want you. And when you see a bunch of women around you, they feel now it's their duty to try to get you away from the women.
If nobody is looking for you, is looking at you, woman, utaanza kujiuliza like, why am I the only person that is looking at you? Why?
I need to work with the man someone.
I know. And even a woman, am I dating like an ugly woman? Ask yourself this. So I believe it comes on both sides. But again, Keith, I want to ask.
No. Go ahead. If a man sees a woman with a bunch of men around her, he's like, man, I'm not even fucking with this broad.
I wanna ask you, if you're saying that first and foremost, women are like, they will lie about their body count, right? Of course, nobody's gonna be sincere because women are, they feel like saying a little number is gonna impress this person, you know, or they don't want to lose that person, so they're gonna lie regardless. So if it's not even like, if it's gonna be lies at the start, then why am I asking? You know, the problem is, I'm gonna say,
A man,
I have
gonna
slept
ask
with 3 men,
Shimani.
and then it's a lie.
A man,
Are you gonna leave
a
me
man
alone?
feels bad. A man feels bad if it's been a lot of dudes up in his coochie. He just goes,
So,
oh man, I ain't with
the
this.
fact
I'm
of
just letting
the
you know.
matter is,
I'm gonna lie.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie,
lie. Exactly.
exactly.
But are you gonna,
Okay.
you know, if I
You're gonna
lie,
know. So-
are you gonna
And
leave me? So
and
how
then-
is it important
All
if
right.
I'm gonna
No,
lie?
well, no, it depends on how deep we are in. Okay, like HR said, okay, I'm gonna like HR just said something that was so true. I'm like, okay, you already cheated on me, right? I'm gonna ask you,
Not
right? I'm
cheating,
did you,
kid.
wait,
You're getting
let
it
me finish.
wrong.
Let me finish. I'm gonna say, did you suck his dick? You tell me yes, there ain't no coming back.
Men are
Ain't
petty.
no, for me, personally, me personally, there ain't no coming back. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
You know,
I'm done with you because
kid,
there's no way in my mind I'm kissing you in the mouth. My mind is thinking about you sucking this man's dick.
move
I
on.
can't. I can't get past that. I can't get past that. So I gotta end it. I can't get. I'm petty. I can't get past that, Shimani.
Now,
So it's a
ask
wrap
my
for me.
question. I have a question for you still.
Go.
And my question is, we're not talking about cheating. I think when we have this conversation, it is at the start of a relationship. You know, you haven't had, maybe
Okay.
no. Now let's picture this. It is at the start of a relationship. You guys are knowing each other, and then this body count situation comes in. I mean, she has a past, but she's not doing, like, for example, she was her hoe, but she's not a hoe now. She's actually settling with
Okay.
you. So how is
Okay,
it
that's good.
important?
Okay, I agree with you. Okay, she's not a hoe now, but she was in the past.
Exactly.
See, Shimani, what I'm gonna do? Okay, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be psychological. I'm gonna let you pretend like I don't care. Say, girl, you know I don't care how many body counts you have. It's all in the past.
And then what?
It's
So
giving.
you tell me yours. So you tell me yours. You gonna be comfortable?
But I
Just find
kinda,
the truth.
I kinda agree.
You're just gonna pretend.
I kinda agree with
Why you
Keith.
pretend?
I kinda agree because
As soon as you tell me yours, Shimani, we gonna be at the restaurant eating, right?
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna excuse Shimani. I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna excuse myself to go use the bathroom. And I ain't never coming back.
That's
I'm out the back
lame.
door.
I remember. I
That's
don't remember the name of this basketballer. I don't know, ex-basketballer who went broke, and then the wife was the one who was been paying the bills.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that was Joe Smith. Joe Smith. The motherfucker went through $50 million with his no
yeah. So the wife has been the one paying the bills through her coochie. So she's a porn star. She is a porn star.
Okay.
When this guy was getting married to the lady, he knew she was a porn
But he
star.
knew. But he was
Yeah.
only got married.
That's why it's
So
important to
it's
talk about
crazy.
it.
He went dramatic when he figured out the wife has been paying bills through the coochie.
But you know I've
you
been
knew
there.
I was a porn star. You know?
I mean, I respect when it is at the beginning and you say you can't
Say,
handle it. You know, that is
yeah.
that is grown up. I say I can't handle it. I'm
It's not for
sorry.
me.
It's not for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
But
Exactly.
you pretending,
right, Simone.
you pretending that you're okay with it,
You're
and
hurting.
deep down you're not even
You're
happy.
hurting.
You're
You're
hurt.
hurting.
Like you're like there is a knife on your chest each and every day.
Every time I'm
you know,
kissing you,
you're like, oh, how many people have been here?
Yes,
I feel it's
goddamn.
also like
Showing
being
the
true with
coochie to the
yourself.
Shimani, he only got mad when his friends found out that she was on OnlyFans selling that coochie.
it was a legal thing.
He wasn't upset at the kid. He was upset that they found out. He
But
said,
if
"Hey,
you know
kid, what
she's
you-
doing it,
what-
she's secured the daily bread.
She was. That's what she said because people didn't know he was broke. She was paying all the bills, Shimani.
Did he leave the woman?
I think I don't know.
Yeah, the woman.
He left. I think he left.
He left the
Did they have a divorce? I just remember they
No,
were dramatic.
no, he came down, you know, but he wasn't gonna go. He broke. He came back. Hell, they never. As she said, she paid for the lifestyle. He didn't want to be all fucked up. Like she said, I game. So when I got there, you know, I tried to cover up my, I tried to cover up my dad's chest and shit, my neck. We was in the bed, and she said, "Why you got that damn turtleneck on? What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "Oh, girl, my neck is fucked up with shit, right?"
You just hiding your scenes, bro. You just hiding your scenes.
So then she said, you know, she wanted to do something. I was like, no, you know, I'm sleeping, I'm tired. She said, nah, we're gonna do something tonight. Next time she started kissing, and she started seeing them hickey. And that motherfucker went crazy. I was like, fuck it.
What would you say? What would you say?
I said, girl, a bunch of shit bit me, man. It's all fucked up. This motherfucker, who the fuck you think I am? You think I'm some kind of goddamn fool? When she said it, I gave myself a laugh. I said, what the fuck you take? What the fuck you take me for, Keith? You got some kind of goddamn fool? I started laughing. I was caught. You know, men can't lie like women, HR. We're not just lying like women.
Yo, we
are
terrible liars, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just cold caught. And I was like, you get all your shit and get the fuck out of my house. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wait. You were at the house?
Yeah, I was in a bed.
You was moving
We was in a bed together.
You was moving funny.
Yeah, so I was always, you know, I always did my business everything with another girl, right? I said, and I tried to tell Sharon, listen, let's not do nothing tonight. And she wasn't having it. She said, you out your mind, we fucking tonight. I said, nah, let's just chill. She said, nah, ain't no damn let's chill shit. So,
Tell me that thing. Come on, run it.
Yeah, so she started kissed on my neck. All them hickeys were there. And I knew when she saw, I said, God damn, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I can't lie myself out of this shit. Next up, 2 o'clock in the morning, get in my car, driving back to the damn base, driving back to the military.
Oh, man.
And my boys knew when I got in there, they said, Keith got kicked out of somebody else's house. He got caught again.
Hey, yo. You're moving funny, bro. You're moving funny.
I loved it, but I'm not the right HR. But it was so much fun being with all them women. I'm not gonna. I know it was bad, but even the day that shit was great, man.
It felt so good.
Yeah. You know, I hate to say it, man. I know it sounds bad. Forgive me, somebody, Joby, but getting new coochie is the best.
Come on.
I hate to say it. Getting new coochie is the best. It's the best. Man, I was fucking so many women. I know it sounds bad. I'm supposed to be sad. I'm supposed to be nervous. No, I love that shit. I love that shit.
Imagine if us women were saying the same thing. Getting new dick is the deal, like, you know. I know, and I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it, Joey. You get your ass on.
So this is double standards.
Yeah, man.
Double standards.
I told you that. I said that, Shivani. I said we live in a double standard. Well, the life is not fair. Yes, I agree. I'm not saying it's not. You guys are correct. If somebody told me what Joey said, I got me a lot of dick. I said, oh, shorty, you got to get the fuck on down the road. I ain't fucking with you like, I'm not even fucking with you like that. Man. It's not fair, Shimon. It's not. I get it. It's not. But that's just men. Hey, it's the unfair world. Men are men and women are women. Yeah. You guys are not. Women are not. Look. That's why the world works right, because most women are not sex crazy like men. Especially young men. Young men think about sex 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds, they're thinking about sex. And so at that age, I want everything to me evolved around women. The reason why I bought a car when I was 16 was to get a woman. Yeah. I didn't give a fuck about no damn car. I didn't give a fuck about the car was getting me to women. Because some girl had humiliated me earlier that year at a bus stop but she was dating some 25-year-old man. I'm like, what? I said, hey, Denise, how about me and you kicking it, shorty? What's up? Oh, Keith, you're just a child. I'm like a child. I'm 16 like you. We got the bus up. You ain't got no car. You ain't got no money. I said, damn. So everybody at the bus stop was laughing at my ass. I said, this motherfucker. And then her boyfriend pulled up in this nice ass car. And to me, 16, I said, that's a grown fucking man. He's like 25. I'm like, what? And I was trying to get all loud. I said, your parents know you with this grown ass man. Your parents don't care. Your parents don't care you with a grown man. And then the motherfucker laughed at me like, hey, who's this kid right here, baby? Oh, he's just a classmate. He's just a classmate of mine. So now we're throwing the classmate zone. I'm all fucked up. I said, this no good bitch. Okay, I get it. Okay, I got it. All right. So I said, God damn, so me walking like all women, I hate to tell you, Shamani's one of those women like Joby is. They're like, so me walking, I couldn't get a Joby or a Shamani. I was on a bus, I was broke, and I was only 16. I said, this is how this game works. Okay. Yeah, she said, she obviously said I was cute. She said, okay, you cute, but you young, you ain't got no money. I said, damn, what they got to do with anything? So, we kids, Shamani, we're 16-year-old kids. Why you need some money at 16, God damn it?
Why are you having sex at 16? Why?
Why?
Let's talk about that.
Why? Because I want some. Because at 16, girls got nice booties and good titties. That's why, and I'm a boy.
Don't get coochie if you're broke. No coochie if you're broke. Period.
Hey, but that's all right. In 6 months, I had 6 months. I had the car though. 6 months I had the car though, Shamani.
Motivation.
And I learned that day.
Motivation.
You needed that motivation, kid. Now see where you are.
In 6 months I had the car, and then I realized that I never got that from my father. I said, damn. When you get shit, women come to you. You ain't gotta chase women. The women come to you. Once you get success. I get it. Oh shit. So next thing I know, all the women come around. And then she came and said, oh Keith, that looks nice. Can I get a ride home? I said, nah, you better get your boyfriend to get a ride home. Get the fuck up out of here.
Come on.
Payback is a motherfucker. You better get your boyfriend to take that punk ass home. I'm not taking you nowhere.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah, that was my motivation. You're right, Shamani. That taught me a valuable lesson. Chase success, not women.
Exactly.
Chase success and women will come.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I learned that. So when I had all the success, I had a bunch of women, and I was running through their ass like a track star.
Hey, yo. She's a runner, she's a track star.
Kid was mad about the ex.
Yeah.
I'm gonna revenge.
I was man. I was loaded. Once I learned that lesson, I was like, man, life is good.
Yeah.
That was my vice, women.
Yeah.
And can you believe now? Now I've been celibate. I've been celibate, 7, 8 years now? I'm celibate. Can you imagine a horn dog like me? They don't like would ever be celibate. If somebody told me I'd be celibate, I'd say, you out your fucking mind. I couldn't go 3 days without getting any Gucci. Like, what?
The same way you couldn't go without sodas. Now see you. You can do it.
Oh, yeah, well, so does the easy to giving up Gucci.
Ah, damn.
I'm a kid.
That's a really bad
I'm a kid.
I know.
I'm gonna keep it real. A woman, since I've learned how to control my urges, but a woman just makes everything good, makes everything better.
Yeah.
You know, women make everything better. I'm just keeping it real. Listen, women make everything better. You know, make everything better. Everything. Women make everything better. Come in your life, they make everything. If you got a good woman, let me preface that.
Thing, yeah.
If you got a good,
not all the women though. Just if you got a good one.
yeah, if you got a good one, because someone can make someone can make it all. Someone can make it all fucked up too. So.
Yeah, if you got a good one, she will definitely enhance the situation.
Yeah, she's enhanced because
Yeah.
you know, if you like you enough.
Yeah,
And so,
we have Jibajab
So-
in the chat is saying, if you cheat, you were not with me anyway. I don't know what that means.
I was with someone else.
If
he
you
said,
If you
he
cheat,
said what he say?
he said,
If you cheat, you was not with me.
you weren't with me anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That means he's saying that a coochie was already in the street.
Yeah.
That's why she cheated. You was there when it was she was there when yours anyway. That coochie was already in the streets.
Yo, it's so bad
So-
with Kamali. In Kenya we say a girl is only yours when you're with her.
Yeah.
As soon as she leaves
God
you,
damn,
you know?
is it that bad?
I think we say it for both genders, not just girls. Even a man. My man is just mine when he's mine.
When
Like,
he's
when I'm with
you,
him.
Yeah.
When he leaves, I don't know what's
in
gonna
close
be, what
proximity.
he's doing outside
As soon
there.
as it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Kenya woman, the man said your coochie's already in the streets. God damn.
No, they didn't say that. We just don't trust each other. We just have
That's the
trust.
thing.
That's what they saying.
Everyone
They
wears
said-
a mask.
they
Everyone
They're saying that. They said if your girl is on yours when you're with them, they say she's everybody else's girl when you're not.
But for me, in conclusion of everything, I believe that, you know, both partners, like we just questioned, should we question about our past? Like you said, like you can hear
That's
kids say
true.
that for women, most of them they're not bothered about men, but for men they're gonna be bothered about
Super
women,
bothered,
you know,
yeah.
like
Yes,
I don't know
yes,
about
Debbie,
your
because
husband.
the woman is the prize. The woman is the prize. So if my prize is all fucked up and caught, I don't want a bunch of hands and stuff marks all over my prize.
So what if I've been raped? What if I've been raped? What if I've been raped before?
But
Yo, man,
I
let me know.
don't want no worn out prize.
How would you pick that? Let me say, like I
Like
come
you
to
were
you.
raped.
Yeah, I wanna hear this
I've
from
been
you.
with women who've been sexually
Raped.
abused. Yeah. So
But
many
they're
women.
fucked up in the head.
Not
Yeah.
friends, like dated.
Yeah,
someone.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
it's not their fault.
Yeah, it's not their fault, but you've seen
No, I
also
don't
how
blame that.
society has normalized, like, you know, if you have been raped or if you get raped, it's because of your dressing code.
No, that's
You know,
messed up.
we've seen, like, but
Nah,
that happens.
nah.
That happens.
It happens, but that's just
Right.
an excuse.
And rape,
Yeah.
That's just an excuse.
and rape is not about sex.
Man,
It's right, that's the excuse.
yeah, that's an
Rape is
excuse.
not about sex anyway, Joey. Rape is about power.
If somebody is a rapist, is just a rapist. Then we cannot call
Yeah,
it
but you see,
because of
kid,
Aliva Evie. That's
yeah,
why they were. You're just a
kid,
rapist.
I
bro.
feel like that exercise of power is a bit misguided.
Yeah.
Because why do you feel the need to exert
Because,
your
because they
dominance
powerless.
forcefully?
Because they're powerless in their own life. And so men need to feel some kind of power somewhere in their life. So when they don't have any power nowhere, they feel they can dominate women. So it's a show of power because they're powerless in their own life. That's what happens. That's the psychology behind it.
And it's the same
Because understand, even Africans didn't wear much clothing. It was that rape in our society.
Exactly.
That was not nature. So
Exactly.
it's nothing to do about the clothing. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's Western bullshit. That's
Exactly.
Western shit.
It's because we're so sexual, you know.
Yeah, women.
And then,
Exactly.
And like time and time again when we're leaving the studio,
Yeah.
and you've told me, Joby has also told me,
all the time.
yo, kid, like the ladies here get catcalled and insulted.
Oh, if
And-
without our headphones,
Sure.
we can't. Like literally.
And then when I'm walking with you, probably there'll just be looks.
There'll just be looks that won't talk when there's
But
a
then
man.
when you're alone, it's,
Yes. And even if you're like two women, it's worse.
it's worse.
They can even tell you how much
Man, what they want to do to you
Yeah.
in detail.
in detail.
But
Even viewers don't.
those are
How
men.
much for
What's
you.
up? What's up?
when you have that, those are men that are skinning women. Those are men that are skinning women. And only they can express themselves
Yeah.
is through catcalling
Yeah.
because they know that you're going to turn them down.
Yeah.
They're afraid to go talk to you.
Yeah.
So that's the only way they have to get your attention
Yeah.
because they're actually scared of women.
Yeah, I usually say that, man. You take that same man, you put him in a room with shmoney,
They won't talk.
and you're like, alright,
And-
breeze
No.
And
They
even if
won't-
you meet
they
him
won't talk.
alone,
Yeah.
like you and him, he's not gonna talk. But when he's
course.
like with friends or anybody,
Of
you know,
course.
back then I used to talk back at them. Nilikuwa na watusi. They call, I call.
Come on.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I never see watu wandugu unanihara. So what are you harassing me for?
You don't
Bwana
know me.
uko.
Hey, we kwenda pia wewe.
Pia wewe.
Nini?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
And
they
they
feel
just
like,
revert
oh,
to
as a
the-
woman you're
they
gonna
should
be like
be-
quiet. They're gonna call you names. You should just be embarrassed, bro. What you mean embarrassed?
Hey, me, I'll answer
One
back
ti-
even
one
today.
time-
Sometimes when I'm
Mad, I
just
even
know with
answer.
it, like, sasa tunauliza na nini? You know, I'll just answer you.
I also like answer
Yeah.
them still.
I think it's also the same for men who.
One time Mungu
Men
alikuwa
who.
madidi kwa
Huh?
Ndudhi.
Alikushika.
Yeah, in Rongai.
Wait.
I was coming from the market na ako kwa Ndudhi, so wako wawili wanakaa wale kama magera people for the bike. So wako wawili hadi they have like wale watu wa silver unibo. They have like these silver teeth. Wanakati watu wa kware. So anakutoka hivi, they are in the bike. Imagine they did this.
Wakipita.
Hey, and then they went, and then wanatani hivi huo mwingine anacheka. I was so disgusted. I'm like,
Yo.
what is wrong with you? I was so mad.
It makes people. I don't know if men do know that it really pisses women off.
But why are you
You
touching
can't touch me. You just can't touch me.
Imagine you like touch my
You just
cheeks.
can't.
Right.
You
You know
just
that?
can't.
And then he's
It's
laughing,
supposed to.
smiling
It's
and growling.
supposed to piss you off. They're invading your space.
It's really
It's supposed to
pisses.
upset.
Hata
They're invading your
kushika tu
space.
mkono, mbona unashika mkono?
Hey,
Niite tu.
kama na gari umekuja
Niite.
kushika.
Call
Why are you
me,
touching
like,
me?
don't
I don't know
touch
where
me.
your hands have been. I don't know even if
Exactly.
you washed your hands. You touched your
Exactly.
balls. You're coming
Exactly.
to touch me.
Yo, like I always
You
knew,
know-
I always knew it happens, but I never knew it was
Mimi nimetu-
that
bad.
bad. Like, yo.
Because you're not a, because you're not a woman,
You
H.R.
see,
We don't know. We're not a woman.
exactly.
We're not a woman.
And
We can't relate.
And I acknowledge that I come from privilege in that sense where I'm a man. Or every time I'm with a woman, the furthest it gets is just eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like
And
just
men
let
get
it out.
mad.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why you
Well, I
guys
don't
get
get
mad.
men don't get mad.
They're
But it's like, yeah, when I'm checking, when I dig low, not bad. But
So, wengine wako like, mbona umejam umeniangalia? Mbona unajam umeniangalia tu?
but now I guess when women are alone or in groups,
Yeah,
it's
it
just
gets worse.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's crazy. I never, those, I always find those are guys that are always scared of women. Like, just like HR said, if you're in a room alone, they'll be quiet, won't say nothing. Me, I'm a hunter. So I love talking about, I love when a woman rejects me. Too, I like that shit, because that makes me go after even harder, so I break it down and destroy their ass. I like that shit. I like,
You like the hunt. You like the hunt.
I'm a talker.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
talker. I like to show, let me holler at you. What's up? What's poppin'? What's happening with you?
Yo, you know,
Oh, I don't know. I have a boyfriend. I have a
It's very
boyfriend.
different.
Shorty.
like I've
Sure,
never
sure,
been one to even commentate what's in the kando ya dem. Yo, what's up,
And then
shorty?
uanze kuongea na yeye.
And I tell people that when I've never seen a shorty. Of course, I look at you. The farthest I've done
Yeah.
is I'll compliment you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, yeah, today, that dress,
Yeah.
and I keep it moving.
Yeah.
But yo,
Exactly.
guys out there like
Simple.
fishing.
Kwanza mi siwezi simama kwa barabara. I
Miss
said
Hannah,
that
I'm
like
glad that
like
I don't
wait
go.
eti
Yeah.
hi, can I talk to you? And then kwanda barabara I cannot talk to you.
Park your car.
Like let's tusimame, let's talk on the side. Me,
Yeah.
I'm going. Hadi mimi, follow me if you want to
Yeah.
talk to me.
Nifuate.
I feel like so bad. Na feel like embarrassed. I'm like, why? People
na,
are
ni
looking
ona.
at me. Why are we standing by the road? What the
Then,
hell?
another thing I've come to know recently as well is Kitambo, in the
Yeah.
past, chicks used to give us false numbers.
Yeah, nowadays you give and then we block you.
Nowadays you
ASAP.
give
ASAP,
number.
block.
And then you block it
Yes,
immediately.
like, and you know nowadays, even if you give them the wrong ones, they try and
Yeah,
call.
they call.
So you just let him call. One
Yeah.
step away, block and report.
That's crazy, man. That's
Like,
nice.
because they don't say that.
Demonic priceless. That's funny. That's hilarious.
For real, like, because they'll try to call. They'll say, oh, you gave me a wrong one. I'm like, no, it's ringing. I even smile. Yes, 1 minute away. Block.
And then too, I think that is always to save our time.
Yeah,
'cause
also
if
save
if I
time.
don't give you
Yeah.
the number, you're gonna be
You're gonna
nagging
be-
me.
exactly.
You know, just to live.
I
Ah,
know.
it's 07?
Yeah.
07.
If
Give
someone
me
has
your
this-
number, sour.
No.
Yes, yeah. You can even call. And then I block. It happens
Oh,
like
man.
really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's ask the question. I always ask,
Somebody was
I always
saying-
ask beautiful women.
I don't know.
I always ask women this, beautiful women this. Is it hard, Jamani and Josie, being a beautiful woman?
It is. It is hard.
Yeah.
Actually, I think if you have, like, if you somehow curvy, if you just have
Kama
the body
unajijua
shape,
kwanza.
yeah. If you just have the body shape, you know who you are, you know how you look good. It is hard.
Yes.
I've told you
Okay.
personally. I've told you this before, right? I've been greeted before by someone. I was really looking bad, like in the morning.
Yeah, they would-
I had my pajamas. I
Oh,
was just looking shaggy. Then this guy comes.
No, like, hey, yo,
"You
queen."
really look good. I'm like, nah, you really
You're
joking.
really
ain't you?
joking.
You're really joking. What do you mean?
I
I
know.
look good.
I ain't
Yeah.
got no makeup
Yeah,
on.
mine. So it is hard, just to be simple. Yeah, like the
Minimum-
fact you can be approached without even makeup on,
Yeah.
looking good, tells a lot.
Mimi nimeiva this talking.
Talking to.
Like I'm from waking up hadi what? Amenika kwa show bumper niko like wewe unanipima. Like no,
Mimi naona
this
kama
is
kupima,
not
like,
no
true.
way.
Why?
But again, have you ever walked on the road here in Rongai and somebody doesn't compliment? Me, I've never, ever, even one day.
Like without a compliment.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
somebody
Not
will
a
compliment.
comment.
No,
Compliment or comment.
no, they'll compliment. Somebody has to say one thing, or somebody will disturb you. In a
Every
day, have you
time.
ever
Me,
passed? I've
so
never.
me, one thing I've
Every
noticed.
day there's somebody.
One thing I've
Every
noticed.
Yo, how
day.
crazy is that?
Women, your fellow women
Yeah.
are mad.
They're mad,
for no
exactly.
reason.
Wait.
If you're looking good as a lady,
They're
Oh, and
mad.
then the
oh
women.
God,
Women hate.
Wait, what?
they look at you
They
so
hate.
bad.
Girls are just.
I don't know why.
They'll hate.
But me experience ilikuwa juzi.
Yeah.
I was coming, I think ilikuwa last week.
Yeah.
I was all dolled up. I'm like, mama mwenyewe analingalia ni vibaya. Niko like, why? Mbona?
Yeah.
Like seriously, I was like, mbona? Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah.
What's the negativity?
Hey, yo.
It's crazy because
Cool.
personally, if somebody looks good, I'll compliment. Even a woman, I'll say, hi, I like your style. You look good. But rarely you find that in people. Like people are just wanakuangalia
never
tu
do that.
na macho mbaya.
Yeah,
Mostly
yeah,
your gender.
yeah.
Today as we were buying lunch at KFC, so I didn't see this person. So I went to ask for my order. Like, hey, iko wapi order yangu? So when I get to the table, you is telling me, wah, huyu madam amekuangalia na macho mbaya. So I'm thinking maybe it's the person who's selling. Niko like, out to a see wakwanga na attitude. And then this woman passes again. I look, I see her, not, and then she's telling me, not the one in the KFC, this one that
This
has the
one,
man.
yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even see her man.
She's insecure.
Like anani size.
She's insecure.
I didn't see this guy. I didn't even see this woman. She's like, look, she's sizing
She's
me.
insecure.
She's looking at me.
She's
I'm
insecure.
like,
You go
bro,
fix your Gucci, bro.
calm
Yo,
down.
what?
It is just you being insecure. Like, funny, don't you
It is
trust
what it
your
is.
Gucci?
It is
Like,
what it is.
don't
Yeah.
you trust yourself?
But it's hard also if you're curvy. Like, oh my god, they
I
will
can
make
imagine the
compliments.
comments, yeah.
Us. Ho, what one do they? Every day. Hey,
Because the few times the few times that I've walked with you,
Yeah,
hey,
it's crazy.
me now I only see the ogling eyes and I'm
Size
like,
young.
I know, size I'm like,
oh, it's off the shelf.
size yako
Nimekubook.
nani?
Yeah, this is my
Don't you
size.
want?
I know. Like they're buying you. They're booking you. I'm like,
How am I your size now?
Oh, man.
what size? My size. What is my size?
Type yangu.
Hata hivyo,
That's my type.
kwanza huyu mi kwanza walishaniambia siku moja niambia kwanza mi napenda ufarasi.
Wait, what?
Yo, kid,
What?
yo,
Farasi is like big,
someone
like
someone calls Shmoney a horse.
a horse.
Girl,
I like kwanza napenda this
Oh, yeah,
horse.
that was supposed to
So
be,
I was
that was
like,
supposed to be a stallion.
Yeah,
They're
man.
supposed to call you a stallion. That means that you're thick now. Shmoney used to be so skinny, but now stallion
the
thick.
hell?
A stallion means that you're thick,
I
Shimani.
was like, what is a horse, bro? You know, I felt really bad. I
No,
was like,
he
horse
was
is
supposed
like,
to go. No, Shimon. He fucked it up. He's supposed to call you a stallion, not a horse. A stallion. Mean that you're a top. That you're a
in
top
Kenya
thing,
is
but
the
you're
same
thick.
thing. In Kenya is the same thing. It's just crazy. Like, I don't know, women have been sexualized a lot.
Honestly,
Call Shimani the horse. No, it'll be Shimani the stallion.
I remember I met some boys sometime. I don't know, I think I'd worn a short or I think a tight dress, tiny dress, two dresses too tall. Then I met at Baraka.
Yeah.
I met these two boys, then they were like, this is now the petites. This is petite.
I want petite.
No, like they say now, this is petite.
And
Niko
you
like,
say as if you're not
this
there.
is petite now.
It's like
This
you're
is
not there.
As if you're not
hata
there.
hakuna comment ingine walisema ni hivyo tu niko like okay
no
Kwani-
problem.
kwani-
Oh my
this
goodness.
And
is
you're
petite
there.
now, this
Like
is
they
petite.
make comments as if you're not even
Right.
there. Like they make comments as if you're not even present. I'm like, bro, I'm here. Can you just guys stop
Do
talking?
you not see me here?
Respect me.
Man,
They,
it's crazy.
they know you're there. That's why they're saying it, Shimani. They're trying to be a.
I think that's weak, man.
Yeah.
But,
It is weak. It is weak. But don't get offended by it. Don't be embarrassed that
Nah,
you
but
look
kid-
nice.
but kid-
you are.
Kid,
Yeah, go ahead.
Too much.
you just said that you and I we don't relate. So let me pose this question to you. Imagine
All right.
every single day you wake up.
I know.
Every single time you leave the house. Every
That's
single
what I told
time
you.
you post a picture online. Every single time you give someone your number. Every single time you try to buy something in the shop.
Everybody's just
Every day, yo, that shit is tired.
It's tiring for
Yeah,
them.
it gotta be. That's why
When you're
I asked
having a
Shimani and
bad
tell me,
day.
is it hard? Is it hard being a beautiful woman? Is it hard being a beautiful woman?
I'm so
Because my wife was beautiful.
I don't
She told me the same thing. I couldn't do nothing about it when she was in the street. I said, you're a beautiful woman. You're going to get attention. That's just the way life is. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
of
if you're a beautiful woman, you're going to get more attention than you want. That's just the nature of the beast.
Ilikuwa Tuesday when I came here to check now the internet to be installed. He asked me, why are you looking at me bad because you look good? Why I'm just looking at you. Niko like, bro, why tunaulizana nini? Imagine unaniangalia vibaya kwa nini na nakuangalia unakaa vizuri.
I think for
The
guys,
audacity new.
I
You're
think, I
just
think for
making
guys,
compliments.
I think for guys, which rarely happens, is when you meet a group of chicks and they're drunk.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that
They
one gets
attack
crazy.
you.
Yeah, and no peke yako.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
You get
How do you
attacked.
feel?
You
Hey,
get attacked.
You feel
unasahau
embarrassed.
kutembea.
You feel embarrassed
I
or
told
like
you that
nice?
yesterday.
You
You
feel
feel
like
the
nice
walking
or
style.
embarrassed?
No, listen, you know, it's different when they're just like, hey, yo, hey. But now when it's like a group
So they're
of
just
six
making
chicks.
no, but they're making
No,
compliments.
listen, listen. A group of
Ashwani
six
wana-
chicks.
No. Shmani ujenda na geri ya
Lakini
madem.
wakutusi si wanakwambia vitu poa.
Mtaitukana na
Yeah,
ule.
but it's six.
You've never.
Nimewai, but I'm saying he's asking. They're drunk and they're making compliments.
Oh.
Yeah, the cat call.
Oh,
Yeah, they're like, hey, ubo,
Like,
hey,
oh,
hey,
hey, Bras,
hey,
hey, Bras,
that.
hey, hey,
yeah, I
That
know.
is-
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
How do
there's
you
that.
feel?
you
Imagine
know,
we pass that every
every
day.
day.
Yeah.
Yo, it's yeah. So I can only imagine.
But do you feel good or do you feel like embarrassed?
Not
Shy.
embarrassed
I
and
feel
not
shy.
good. I just
Shy.
feel
Shy.
weird
Weird.
because we're not used to it.
Oh.
Exactly. You can't get men to feel embarrassed about women giving them attention.
course.
But it would feel a little weird, like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, because I think I've
It's
said
role reversal. What the hell is going on around here?
exactly, and I've said it here before. I think
Yeah, yeah,
Toby
yeah,
might know.
yeah.
A while ago, I go to like a fast food joint. I'm on the line. This shorty,
Yeah.
thick as a mug, like
Yeah.
super thick. She pulls up next to me. She gives me a phone. She's like, Yaji,
Write your number.
we're gonna back
Guys,
up.
what the hell?
And I was putting my number like, this is what chicks feel.
I know.
She was trying to pick your boy and shut up.
Hey, yo,
I got your meal. It's on me, baby boy.
But it's embarrassing telling her coming to a man.
Huh?
It's embarrassing coming to a man and telling them this.
It is, but I feel like because sana for me in high school and college, we used to do that a lot. I really loved doing that a lot. Like we used to gang up, then we, like tunaanza tu kuchokoza mwanaume, especially the handsome one. Hey, check it out. So it used to be cool. Trust me, I loved it.
If you're like a gang,
Yeah, okay, yo, a gang of shorties is nuts.
they're wild.
And you find them tipsy.
And then they're tipsy.
Hey, yo.
Check it to
Why don't I shake one,
They can even touch you.
Yeah, it's very yo. Check
No.
it to David tumeanza kukam.
No,
Check it
well.
like, hey, guys.
Kushash
Shout out to
from
my
when.
gang, man. What?
Na wezi anza kuwa mkali.
Walai mbona na si wengine hataki kushikwa. It's the same as women, we don't like
Kuna
people touching.
kuna time kuna option. Kuna time zingine una option like they gang on you like that then.
Because you see, for me,
Just
Na
start
ukijump
touching
pia
you.
watakutusi.
for me, what I really hate, for me, what I really,
Oh my
na check,
God.
she
Yeah.
knows,
I
she knows.
know.
It happens,
I'm
money.
scared.
They even grab your dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you find a group of drunk chicks.
Not even drunk.
I don't like
That's
that
sexual
shit.
harassment.
I also
You
don't
like
like
that?
that shit.
Oh, you don't like it.
For me, what I really hate.
No, we don't. I
is-
don't know you. Why are you touching my dick?
What I really hate is. I
Eh.
hate that, man.
You come to touch my hair.
Like, I
It's
don't
just
even know you.
mostly Rasta. I feel like you guys like
Yeah, it's
get a
like-
lot of that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the hair. Like,
I'm like, please.
but other people take advantage of it. Like,
No, but that used to be cool. Personally, I love that.
The big
I
part
really
is
love
not.
that. The big
She
part
loved it.
was the nice part.
Joby
Oh
loved
my
it.
Like once you touch their
Joby
dick,
loved
they're
grabbing niggas' dicks and really
That's so
shaking them up. Shaking them up.
Yeah, like,
Yo,
yo.
shake it
Shaking
up.
Yeah.
Shake it up.
That's the side. That's the side.
Oh
But
my
that's
God.
messed up.
That's a
That's fucked up.
psycho.
That's fucked up.
That's a psycho.
Yeah.
That's a psycho.
Yeah, that's messed
I
up.
am one there.
Hey man, but as we're coming to an ending of today's discussion.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Yeah man, Kamlesh cannot be with us because of the rains. Yo, Keith, are you seeing us swimming over here?
We are suffering.
Yeah, man. I'm really disturbed by it because it shouldn't be that way because it is bad, man. Africans just deserve better, man. It angers me. Shouldn't about just because it rains, everybody's up on their rules. People gotta be saved. Shit like that is when you got like a major hurricane or some shit, not rain.
Yeah man.
So,
It feels like Katrina came to the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, damn, man, this is sad. The crackers loving these images. Look at these poor, desperate niggas talking about they don't need white people. They don't even know how to build a city right. It rains and it floods everywhere. Look at these niggas. There'll be some poverty porn, man.
Yeah.
It's
Hate
crazy.
that shit.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to Kamlesh, she was caught up with the floods. Not the floods,
Hope his house is okay. Hope he's able to save his house. Hope his house ain't too bad.
Yeah, I hope so too.
No, but I've seen the profile picture. It's safe.
It's safe.
Yeah, I've seen the picture. It's not.
The
Yeah.
gate is,
The
yo, but
gate
the
is
road,
But the road is
The
crazy.
road is-
It's not even the
Yeah.
you
road.
can't even pass.
Yeah.
Even the vehicles don't
Yeah,
pass.
yeah, it's nuts, man.
It's nuts. Eh,
You know,
huko hivyo ukiwa naumia.
We'll keep him in our thoughts, prayers, you know.
It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be
You what one is praying for, Kamlesh?
Yeah, you want to pray to White Jesus for Kamlesh.
I know.
So shout out to White Jesus. You know, he better do something.
Yeah.
Feel me?
God of you, water.
Jesus will be water.
But yeah, man, it's been real. What are your closing remarks?
What'd you say, Shimani? My ear time? What'd you say?
God of
God of
you.
you, water.
To help Kamlesh. My closing remarks are on the whole topic. Again, I'll say life is full of its ups and downs, and I believe, like I said from the beginning, we all do make mistakes.
Yep.
Okay, it's
Yep.
part of life.
Of
Right?
course.
That is how it is.
We do.
There's some situations you can't avoid. There's some situations you can avoid.
Exactly.
And from all this, just to understand, you know, if you should question the life of your partner about their
Past.
their past, about their ex,
Well,
about their
You better avoid putting a man's penis in your mouth if you're fucking with me.
again, go back to understanding that everyone has their life, you know. know, you must make
Before
mistakes.
they met you, they
Yeah,
have their life.
you must make
Yeah.
mistakes to literally correct
Yeah.
yourself next time. We'll have fun growing up, you know.
Exactly.
I'm
It's
gonna
part
meet
of
a
growing
bunch
up.
of people.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be the only savior, me keeping
Exactly.
the virginity to you, okay?
Exactly.
That is so Africa.
That's a good way. That's a good way. That's a good way to look at it, Joe. But that's true.
Personally, I don't mess with virgins, bro.
And you remember when
I
Africans
don't
like
like
which is
it, bro.
we were told you need to maintain your
I need
virginity
you
for
taught.
that.
I need you to have some.
Why am I
some
maintaining my
lessons,
virginity
bro.
for someone who has 20 people?
Oh man, you got that right, HR man. Virgins are the worst. Oh man.
I've never been a woman.
They are.
I'm never gonna be one. I need you to come to experience. It.
You never been with one? Oh man, you dodged the bullet. They are the worst.
Yeah, I was boring. A virgin, how do you know sex? As a virgin, you don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
You don't know at that point. You're a
Exactly.
virgin, you did.
Exactly. They are.
Relax.
So I agree with somebody. I don't agree with that. Let me get a virgin because I had them. They are the worst.
Exactly.
Man, shout out to you, Keith. I don't have that
like 3
patience.
times or 4 days.
I didn't know. I didn't know. Listen, HR, they didn't tell me until I got up in it and you break the hymen and they're all scared and then what they're doing is like, oh, it's on. And they're like, oh, I'm like, oh man, this ain't gonna work. This is work.
We're gonna have to reconsider this.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
confused.
yeah, as I went up,
I do.
we all
I
know.
know. This is a double standard. I don't want a high body count, but I do like a woman who worked herself around the bedroom. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that was standard.
No,
Yeah.
but listen, a girl with one body, but me lipunda, and they've been together for 3 years, versus another girl with 5 bodies. It's still
Oh man, I think more than one body.
Double standards.
double standards. Bro.
Double
Yeah.
standards.
But yes, we grow, we make mistakes. That is life. You're gonna make a bunch of mistakes. No one is perfect.
Of course.
So if you're looking for a perfect one, look at yourself. Number one, if you're really perfect.
Yeah.
That is just how life is.
Yeah.
And for me,
You're supposed to
again,
make
I'll
mistakes.
say,
No one's perfect.
for me
Right.
again, I'll say my partner's past doesn't really matter unless the things I mentioned, you know. Where is it that you left your past relationship? Like you spoke about it spiritually, are we relating? Mindset wise, do you understand what is really happening? Especially for me right now, I can't mess up with anyone who's stupid.
Yeah.
Come
To be
on.
honest.
Yeah.
I need someone woke. I can't afford to teach you, Omas. You try to educate. You know,
Yeah.
I talk about this. This
You
is how
got
to explain.
that shit is the worst.
I always say literate. Oh my
I know.
God, it's important, you guys.
So yeah, that's how.
Did
That's how it is in
you say, Shimada, you was with somebody that was illiterate?
Exactly. That's why I vouch for literacy. Like you can have the money and the literate. I'm tired of explaining to you my job.
Shimani ain't never healed from that.
That nigga pissed me off. Each and every day, people call me. You're crazy, bro.
It's not.
Yeah, but my conclusion, I always say, be real. Be real with yourself. Each and every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you never lie. So that realness, for you to be okay in a relationship, you have to be real at the start.
With yourself.
You know, with yourself first.
Yeah.
If the body count is caring to you, say it. You know, say it. Like,
Be honest.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Move, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna respect you for being sincere.
Exactly.
You know, because you
Instead
can't
of
handle
you
that.
pretending.
Instead of you pretending and each and every day, you're like thinking every time I walk out, I'm gonna fuck somebody else.
Just me.
You know, because you're insecure. So that is
That's
the
the
one
worst.
thing exactly, because you're gonna be thinking I'm okay, but if I walk out, where's
He
she
meant-
at? He meant that when I come back, attitude, you're dying inside, depression.
You're not
I
talking
find you
to
one
me.
time,
I
you
feel like a
lying.
man with an attitude. God
And then they
damn.
start
Oh
resenting.
my.
They start resenting. You ask yourself, what did I do?
What did I do wrong?
Exactly.
I really hate when a man really puts up attitude.
Yeah.
Like, and you're not talking. What's
Why?
up?
Exactly.
Hey, bro, I'm the one to give you the attitude. No, you.
Not you.
You.
girl. Yeah.
Man up.
Ma, let's
Who's the woman here?
be real. For my
God damn HR shit.
be real with yourself each and every day. Every day is a learning process,
Facts.
and every day you come out and say, know your stand. You know, your past doesn't count. It's where you're going.
That's why it's the past.
Yeah, where you're going
Right.
is because even if you
Well-
like, of course it's gonna count, but of course, where are you going? You know, what do you want?
Shouldn't break
The
you.
goal shouldn't break
build
you.
you.
Exactly. It should build you. You learn mistakes. You learn from mistakes, right? You don't
Yeah.
live in mistakes, or you don't actually
That's
base
true.
your life in mistakes.
On your mistakes.
Yeah, you learn on your
Keep it
mistakes
moving.
and then you keep it moving.
That's what's up.
So that's
That's
what
what's
I'm
up.
gonna say. But first and
My,
foremost, be
I
real.
final, oh, go ahead.
Be
Yeah.
real. Be true to yourself.
My final thought is, man, life is amazing. Have fun in life.
Period.
Fuck that. Have fun. Love who you love. Hate who you hate. But have fun on your way doing it. Life is just amazing. You have to live life. But have fun.
Have fun.
Shit, have fun, damn.
Have
Damn
fun.
right. Shit. You know,
Go say
I did
some big shorties.
I did a lot of bullshit, but goddamn it, I had fun.
That's what's up. And that's why you have no midlife crisis. You know?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't got no midlife crisis. Exactly.
When
I had so much
do that
fun.
shit. Yeah.
Surely, imagine if it was like clubbing right now, all over with women.
Yeah.
We'll I'll be like, yeah, I'll be like, he's not even thinking about us. There is some woman.
Shimani, no one wants to dance with the old nigga in the club.
They do. Trust, I'll introduce you in Kenya.
Yeah.
I
Be
know,
the number one
I know a
Baba
lot.
said.
Who wants?
Yeah. One thing that we know for sure is when kid comes to the country, to the motherland, Shmani got kids.
I
like
got
that.
connects,
Yeah.
bro.
All shapes, all sizes. You feel me? All types, long hair, old hair,
Long,
brown skin,
melanin,
light skin, dark.
whatever.
Yeah. Deep voice,
I'm
soft voice.
gonna be chilling. Don't bring me none of your women. I'm cool.
You'll say that. You'll just say, when you see them,
Yeah.
All right. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm gonna be. I can't wait to be on the continent full time all the time. So
yeah.
much love, family.
Much love.
Appreciate
Closing
that. My
remarks?
closing remarks would be biting off of what Shmani said.
Yeah.
Be truthful with yourself first. That's the only way you'll find the right person for you.
Exactly.
Someone who will accept you for who you are. And you know, it's okay. It's okay to be honest. It's okay to be truthful.
And yeah, to Cairo and the girlfriend.
Hey, I wish him all the best.
Manze.
Shout out to baby girl. Hey, yo.
Don't
get on
regret
them
a
planes.
thing.
Get on them planes.
Catch them flights.
Twerk on the
Feelings.
plane if you can.
Twerk on that private
Right,
jet.
Drive on that plane too.
On a yacht.
Yeah.
On that Cayenne.
Make some babies.
In Dubai.
In
Period.
Dubai.
Yeah, man. But,
On that Porsche, make babies.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Call the
Cayenne
Porsche
babies.
babies.
Triplets.
I know. Porsche babies.
Porsche babies, yeah, man. But catch us every Tuesday, every Thursday, only on the Black Kings.
That's my
frequency.
family.
You feel me? Yes, sir. Tunamalizana nini?
Bye. Peace.
Bye. Peace.
See you tonight with my Jamaican playlist.
Oh man, I told you, Shimani, you gonna start with that Jamaican shit. I told you.